Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer. Welcome back to Pro Cycling Manager 2021 Stage Racer. We're on episode number 4. We continue on with the Tour de Normandy. We're going to try to quickly make our way through it. I mean, I'm not actually competitive in any way, shape, or form at this point. We're just trying to get that level up, trying to get to... Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer, and welcome back to Pro Cycling Manager 2021. It's Stage Racer. We're on episode number 4. We're still at the Tour de Normandy, continuing on, just trying to knock out objectives so that we can get the XP we need. We are getting very close, with the turn of the month coming anyway, to leveling up and hitting that next level, which is what's going to be necessary to actually be competitive in any way, shape, or form. We have hit low 70s in a few attributes, but you know, flat rating, stamina resistance are so low. Today, though, nice +3 race day condition happening for a couple of reasons. One, the fitness is slowly rising as we are pushing towards an objective, and two, and this is really difficult time for me here, it's such a short stage in order to complete the objective today. Just 70 kilometers to go already. We've got a team that is lined up seemingly for the finish, and I doubt it's just necessarily to chase these two down. I don't think they're gonna sit up and let things go. So I'm trying to push 90, trying to go infinite relay, and we still can't even get over the top of these guys to get a turn in and collect what is actually a very simple objective. I need 10 kilometers. That's it. 10 kilometers on the front. Now, of course, when you add in the 25%, that's 2.5 more. So round up. So 13 kilometers is what I need to get exceptional. And finally, I get a chance on top. We haven't even collected 1 kilometer yet. We bring that back in. I doubt if I sit up, I doubt that they're necessarily going to let me go. Oh, they're still letting me go. They really did care about chasing those guys down. Well, I'd happily collect the K1 points on this one. Continuing to put the work in. There you go. We got 5 points. Doesn't actually put us in a position to do anything, but we're getting those KOMs. Can I really back off now? Yes. Okay, we can back off. Good. We'll collect those KOMs, get done, and see if I can survive for the stage. This team's still overly committed, but let's try to maybe recover a bit here for a moment. Get that red bar back at least. Doesn't matter if we end up getting dropped in the end. It's not like we're focused on GC. Alright, red bar is back. Let's pedal down. Get back to the front. We're only at 4K right now. 75%. Just went through the sprint first, so that's good. There's 100%. 11K. I need 2 more K. We're out of energy. Oh, we got to 12. We need 1 kilometer. Recover. Come on. Please recover. It's 44 kilometers. Give us just a light enough pace for me to recover. I don't think that's going to happen without protection. Maybe. 140. Yes. Give me a little bit of yellow bar. Just a little bit. Don't lift that pace yet. 51 kilometers an hour, so they are pushing pretty hard. We only need 1 kilometer. 1K out front. Let's do it soon, because the pace is going to lift. There's just over 30K to go. Other teams are taking over, so yeah, they're going to lift tempo. Now's the time. Okay, 93, 95, 95 doesn't do enough to get us out front. 96 just gets us in the mix. 97. There you go. Oh, gosh, come on. They won't give me that 1 kilometer. Back off. We'll have to try again. We're going to have to gel up for it. I'm not worried about the finish. Yeah. Now it's pushing too hard. Pace is lifted at the front. I don't know if I can get that 1K. Okay, gel's active. Now's the time to go. Okay, bring it front. Come on. All you have to do is get out front for a few meters. I'm too slow. My flat rating is too low, so even a 99 is not fast enough to actually get out in front of the group. It's not that they're necessarily pushing 99. They might be pushing 90, but 90 is too strong for a rider with my rating. Attributes matter when it comes to effort. 12K to go, and I am not getting that out front. Let's just stay on. It's already the end of the stage. See if we can even hang on here. Last little climb. This one could hurt. Goes up over 3%. It's going to do the damage. It's doing the damage. We hit the top. Still in one piece, but nothing left to attack with. There's a little split as the sprint trains prepare. 2K to go. 1K to go. Nowhere near the actual sprint. Not losing time, at least. I only end up with that 12K, though, so we don't get the exceptional that we were hoping for. That's maybe 2 XP. But it's that much of a difference right now. Everything's coming down to inches at the moment. I did get exceptional. There you go. Maybe it counted the 12.5. Maybe this year they're actually counting tenths behind the scenes. Because last year, 12 over 10, regardless of whether it was 12.9 or 12.0, would still count as 12. I wouldn't have gotten an exceptional evaluation last year. So we get the max points. We get 10. Good. 45 to go. Stage 4, same objective. It's an objective I like. You get an opportunity from this one. But bigger problem. 2 things. One, 11 kilometers shorter of a stage, but the same objective, 10K, or in this case, 12.5. And I went from a +3 race day condition to a -2 race day condition today. So, less stamina resistance, lower flat rating, and the same challenge that I was facing. Let's hope that this time we don't have a team who is focused on having 0 breakaway in this one, which very well could happen. First attempt at a break was just about reeled in already, now is reeled in. Now there's a single rider that's gone clear. For the moment, I'm just trying to work my way up through the peloton to begin putting that work in. And we do get to the front, and right now, pace isn't that bad. I'm able to actually work. This could be good. This could be good. Knock out the first kilometer quick and easy like. 4 riders with a minute gap today. The break is actually allowed to exist. Nice. Easy day. Alright, well, we are very quick to the finish on this one. There's already only 45K to go, so let's just speed it up and get there quick and see what we can do in the end. I should have at least enough energy to push. I don't know if I'll actually be able to compete for a top 10 on a stage like this with a -2 race day condition, but we'll certainly give it a go and see if we can get out there. I have 0 teammate support, obviously, as I'm not a leader. I'm playing the role of teammate, so do what I gotta do, which we've already done. You don't have to protect riders, by the way. That does not affect your evaluation in any way, shape, or form. It tells you to lead X amount of kilometers. Lead X amount of kilometers. That's what you actually need to accomplish. Down to 8K. That's the last climb. Descend down. Set ourselves up. 5K to go. Gel up. 4K to go. Okay, we're seeing the acceleration from the lead-outs. 3K to go. Let's get our own acceleration going. Squeeze our way forward. 2.5K. Got caught out by Arkea a little bit there. Sprint trains are way ahead of me. It's going to be really hard to beat those guys. Okay, 99 now. 99 and sprint it out for the finish. I'm way too far back in the scheme of things. I'm not going to be moving up with a lack of sprint. Rostovtsev? Sure. Hey, I'm trying. 19th, we get a top 20, but you saw 2 very strong sprint trains, 4 riders each, plus you saw a couple minor sprint trains with a couple riders each, maybe 2. So, I mean, there was already a good 12 riders ahead of us, plus a small intermediate group solo sprinters going that were all ahead of where we were located. I definitely needed to try to push out a little bit earlier. I just wanted to conserve energy for the final push. Short stage, so everybody's fresh. And that's a problem when you're a rider who is not a sprinter and trying to replicate what the actual sprinters are doing. And I've got a tricky situation today. The stage is much longer. I mean, there's still 125k to go. About a 170, 180 k stage overall. But I've got to work as a teammate again. 30k this time, so split that out. That's an extra 7.5. So 8. So we need 38 kilometers. I have 0. 60, 70k into this race. There is no breakaway. And we've got a couple teams, not even just one, it's maybe 3 that are up there that have been working and working and working at a very high tempo. There's fatigue in the legs. No breakaway has been able to get away. There's only even been a handful of attempts. And I've tried to do infinite relay. I've tried to do regular relay. And you can see even in the mid 80s, I'm falling back. I'm sliding backwards. And then I'll just kind of go maintain position for a while, recover, and then try to go forward again. But there's never been a lift in tempo. This is the furthest forward we've been the entire time. So let's see if finally the pace has lifted just a little bit and maybe I can actually get some work in. But we've got 2 teams completely trying to control the peloton and not allowing a break, which is not allowing me to do my work, to do my job. So 88 might get me a turn here. We'll try infinite relay and see what happens. But right now I'm riding second wheel. At least we might get a turn. We do. We finally get a turn. But will it stay? Will it keep me out front? I don't know. 1k to go to the top. I want to stay out front right now because I would like to collect the points here. 5 more. Moves me into 3rd place in the competition. Let's back off. Back off. I'm still out front. They've lifted their tempo. They have lifted their tempo. So now with the infinite relay, it's actually working. And we've made it to 25%. Let's see if we can hang on long enough and ride weak enough now that the tempo has changed. Now that somebody else got out front and took it away from those 2 teams. I don't know why they were mentally kind of locked in to that process of pushing and chasing down a break that wasn't there. They were riding quite hard. Okay, one of them is back up here. Apparently I went a little too easy. I think it's time that I sit back for a little bit. We need to recover some energy. We're 2 kilometers away from 50% on the evaluation. So let's try. Let's see. They're riding too hard again. I can't recover like this. Heart rate's got to get down to the 140. And it's not getting down there. It's in the 140 to 150 range continuously. I might have to just bury myself, do the 2K, and then call that good for the day. Oh, there we go. It's lifted. It's lifted. It's lifted. Let's get back up front while we can. Okay, we got our 2K in. Pace is picked up again. Back to recovery mode. At least we got that. We got 2K. And we're doing sports. Wrong company, though. Okay, a little bit of recovery. Short descent there. Got another nice little descent coming. I'm looking forward to trying to take advantage of that one. Then we'll try to go back out front. All right. Pick it up. Pick it up. Can you get out front? Please get out front. Even if this buries us. I'd love to pick up these KOM points and be into a competition. Okay, 1.7 from the top. 1K from the top, 99. Keep working, keep working. Hold out long enough. Yes, over the top first, 16 points into the lead. Okay, start lifting the tempo. We're at 19. I need to get to 22, 23 to get to 75%. Ah, almost. Almost. We got to 21. We'll have to try to recover. I don't think it's going to happen, though. At this point, I do not like our chances of getting 2 more K. It's final 28K, so they're setting up for the finish. I am getting a slight amount of recovery, surprisingly. Maybe we hang on for our time. 64th, 29 seconds down. There's been that many time bonuses out there. Oh, prologue, stage 1. That's why I'm where I'm at in the standings. All right, I'm definitely not going to lead any more kilometers out. That's not happening. 12.7K. So we'll try to run the sprint. I doubt we'll be able to crack top 10 with this type of energy, but the race day condition at least is a +1. So you never know. There's a chance. It's always a chance.
There's a mass crash
No,
in the back,
really,
but
there's no
it
chance.
doesn't look too serious.
Kidding.
5 kilometers remaining.
Andrade pushing out. Okay, 4K and no energy. Follow in line, second wheel. I don't have anything left for the sprint. Just trying to get to the front, used up the last of our energy.
There are some legs that just can't take the speed anymore. The
Yeah,
riders
like
are
my
being left
legs.
behind.
Some legs can't take the speed anymore. That's me. Down to 60 in the peloton. Sprinted out. Not that we're actually sprinting here. Nowhere near top 10.
Great stop.
Pin Hope for the win.
Really paid off.
Still managed to finish in the group though. Alright, so our efforts today paid off immensely. We pick up 20 points for getting to put on the King of the Mountains jersey by picking up those points, making the effort in the right place with the right know-how. We get a good evaluation. It's not great. It's still worth 8 points though on the day. This gave us some of those points. This gave us the rest of them. So it's only 2 points shy of where we would be normally on a day like this, but we get the bonus points, and now just 7 points away from leveling up. Also, turn of the month right around the corner. So guaranteed level up coming any day now. It's now stage 6 of 7. We're into the final 25 kilometers. Approaching the end, field is starting to get split as the pace is really lifted, but ultimately guys are fresh, so shouldn't have much trouble staying in contact outside of some of the slowest riders, generally like myself. Now, stage 6 of 7, so we've got one more to go. There are no sprint points, no KOM points today, so I will keep that jersey. But also with none of those being part of things today as we hit the final 10K, my objective was simple. Ride as a teammate. So I continue with my teammate objective today, no jersey to protect. And fortunately, it was super easy today. Super easy. I got the kilometers knocked out very, very quickly. Obviously, wearing the KOM jersey now puts me at the front of the pack, so I have that nice advantageous beginning position, and I was able to go out and control the peloton immediately. We're already seeing a big lift, big sprint train already pushing out front. Arkea responding, that's 2, and that's going to put me a little bit too far down to be competitive on a day like this, but we'll see if we can inch our way back forward. 2.8K now. Blocked. Oh, I can't get through. Okay, we're moving our way forward now with 1.5K, and I've still got a decent amount of energy to try to attack with. 99 into the final kilometer. Good timing, but I mean, look how far down I am. That early lead out making a massive difference, and catching a rider like me out with 61 flat rating. It's hard to keep up, even when I'm fresh. Penhope takes another win, and we will be outside of the top 20 this time. 26th. But in contention for the KOM with a single stage to go. 2 KOM points coming up on that one. We'll see if we have to go out and defend, or I might ignore orders and try to go for the KOM because it's going to be worth a lot more points than running teammate for a day. Exceptional evaluation plus first in the jersey, extra 3 points, so 10 plus 3 means level up. Great timing for this as we go into the last stage, because then we'll have a slim chance of actually hanging on to that jersey, in which case we'll earn a bunch of additional points and already be on our way towards the next level. But let's see what we get for a level up on this one. Staying away from Puncher now, you can already see the increase there is drastically decreased from what it would have been. Classics is not going to be an area we're ever going to want to go towards, as we're not going to have much potential for Cobble. Barrador, unlike last year, we're definitely not bothering with that one. But one of our likely places to go is Stage Racer. We get +2 Mountain, +2 Time Trial, +1 Prologue. Couple points of downhill, which I very much like. Stamina, resistance, both +2, and recovery +2. That is looking like a slam dunk this time, and I am not surprised by that. But let's go ahead and check out what we get for climber and time trialist just in case. Still +2, but we only get the +1s here. Acceleration +1 is okay. We don't need that. And these stay the same. What did we sacrifice? 1 time trial point for 1 acceleration point. I like the time trial point. If we go time trial, we get +1 flat, only +1 mountain, so we're sacrificing 1 mountain point for that. That's the same, right? Oh, +1 prologue. Stage racer. Pretty easy choice this time, as we get the +2 mountain and the +2 time trial. And then especially the +2 to each of those very, very key attributes. It's also going to give us our final XP bonus with the new training model. I think we're going to have to probably go next into that so we can prepare a little bit easier. Free element status here on stage 7 means I'm absolutely going to take advantage of that and try to get myself off the front. We've already opened up a 30-second gap, taking Monk with us. Don't worry too much about him. Want to establish that break early. 4 riders would be perfect as 2 more go off the front. 2 riders would actually be perfect, but I'll take 4. 5, 3, and 1 point. So let's see where we're at. KOM, Monk, nothing. And nobody else is off the front anymore. It's just the 2 of us. This would be an ideal scenario where we get to retain the jersey we're wearing. It's the final stage, and there's only 10 points max left, and we sit on 16 in first place, meaning anybody who has no points right now can easily go over the line first. I can pick up 3 points right behind them and extend my lead instead of losing. Starting to back off. We got 3 guys chasing. We're a minute ahead of them. They are 15 seconds ahead of the pack. I've got at least a teammate there. Heidemann, Grolier, and Barbosa. Barbosa has 5 points. He can't challenge, right? +10 is all he can get. We're at 16. Heidemann has 7. We'd have to watch out for him. Heidemann can still contend. If he wins both climbs, that's 17. But as long as I claim 2 points, he'd be out of reach. They've been reeled back in by the group, though, so. Right now we have 5 coming. They've been reeled in. We're at a minute again. Not able to pull out the gap, and you can already see that I cannot go forever. He can absolutely have. Now, I don't need kilometers off the front. What I need is KOM. We're out to 2 minutes over the peloton, so pace has actually lifted a little bit. Okay, the rider in between us is Brendan. Whoa. Not what I was trying to do. Brendan Rim has 5 points, so he can't make it. We got 5, 3, 1. And if I pick up any points at all, we're good. 1.5K to the top. He's sitting up waiting for their teammates. Totally fine by me, though, if they're doing that. 1 point's okay. I don't have the energy to push. Now they're pushing, trying to leave me behind. We're a minute 40 ahead of the group, though, so. Okay, I'm on 17. Rim has 8. 5 points is all that can be gained, so Riegler or Magnussen are the only ones that can challenge now. It's like they're pushing to try to keep me away. You can see how bad their shoulders are sagging, but my flat rating's so bad that I can't quite close the gap, even though I have more energy than them. They've got nothing, and I'm actually recovering ever so slightly through this gentle downhill slope. Let's go a little harder then. 30 seconds. 30 seconds is all. But I can still be challenged. So I'd really like to stay away as a group. Come on, 9 seconds. It's the little climbs where I'm actually gaining, because I've got a decent mountain rating, especially with the race day condition today. I started my fitness peak today, oddly. I didn't think it was ready to start yet, but come on. Every time I get there, they're accelerating. Lengthy climb, and I'm a better climber. Can we make up the ground? Can we make up the ground? Yes. Yes, we're in. We are in. I'm going to sit on for now and try to recover. We made it. 2 minutes over the peloton as well. And again, these two can't challenge. Rim can definitely move up the order, but they can't challenge. All I need to do is stay over the pack. They've tried to leave me behind, though. Monk going for the attack, but he had no points before today, so I'm totally fine with him taking the max points. Max points don't hurt me. I picked up 3. There's 20. We got the jersey. We've won our first King of the Mountains jersey. Okay, what I'm going to do now is we're going to use observe points on both of these guys, just to get credit for that. I don't actually care how they are. They're much stronger than I am. I'm not going to win anything. Wow, I put my hand up for water and one of them takes off. Not nice. Back in the peloton. Let's not work. Let's try to recover. 13k to go. Very low energy. A minute to Monk, who's still off the front. 6k to go. Oh, are you kidding me? Is he going to end up winning this stage? No way. Monk's going to win the stage. Monk's going to win the stage. Come on, Peloton. You telling me that I could have if we could have survived? There's no way we would have survived, man. Look at our energy. He's riding hard. That's what happens when you have 2 teammates off the front, though. Can I get in the top 10? No, we cannot get in the top 10. Cyrus Monk takes the stage win. Good for him. But I got what I went for on the stage, which was the King of the Mountains jersey. There's no way that I would have beaten Monk. There's no way I would have stayed there. I mean, those guys set me up for... There's 2 of them, teammates, 1 of me, and I'm a weak rider. Guaranteed, if they wanted to, if I actually wanted to compete for it, they're going to ultimately crush me down. And they were playing it as such. For me, I was just worried about the jersey, not the stage. So he set that up nicely. He held on. 22 seconds the advantage. I get 19th on the stage, and we win King of the Mountains jersey. Extra 25 points, and we're already in 8th. A little better than an 8th of the way towards level 4. 17 points for our efforts on the day, winning the KOM. So now, a quarter of the way. And manager quite happy from those efforts, now at 88% on their evaluation. So good things have come. I'm really, really pleased with what we were able to accomplish. We've got another stage race coming up next time, but that is it for the Tour de Normandy. So we'll leave this one there. For an early career where we are quite weak and just starting to get capable of doing much of anything, I mean, we can climb a little bit now, and that's about it. Time trial wise, we can almost be survivable now, but again, we're still very, very weak comparatively to everybody else. I mean, we've got a single attribute mountain rating that is starting to hit tolerable range, but with the low stamina resistance, low flat rating, it's still not going to amount to anything, but we'll be able to survive in a break a little bit better. The improvement, though, is definitely evident. I mean, we went from 89th to 81st to not even focusing on position and having that prologue where we lost a bunch of time finishing 25th. But you can see how we've moved up from getting nowhere in points to we were amounting some points, to winning a King of the Mountains, to getting 8th in the under 25s. And we went from attempting some sprints, and now we've picked up an 11th place. So we're getting better and better as we pick up these couple of levels. So I'm feeling good about this early and rapid progress. We're still a level or 2 away from truly being competitive, but that +2 to stamina and resistance is going to make a difference. We are now on a fitness peak, so for our next race, we'll have that bonus riding for a while. I think we can hope for a little bit more. So far, as we know about half the team, you can see we've already kind of moved our way up into 2nd place. Comparatively, Drisner's 72-73 sprinter, Sean Quinn 69.71 as a puncher. Yeah, I'm already better than that, but you can see the stamina resistance much better in both of those guys than what we have, and that's the main thing holding us back at the moment, and that just takes levels. There's no focus that you can have that's going to make that better. That's the setup for the game. You start with very low stamina resistance, and once you get through a handful of levels, it starts to pick up and get tolerable. That is going to do it for this episode, though. I'm Decathlon Gamer. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to hit that like button. See you next time. Have a good one. Be safe out there. Bye for now.